Okay, everybody, we're here with quarterback Ben Finley. We'll go ahead and take questions. We'll start with Jeff Ferrado. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Ben, congratulations on Saturday. Now that you've had a chance to sit down with Jake Spavital and to watch some game tape, can you analyze how you thought you played? Obviously, you had the one pick I know you want back, but were you fairly pleased otherwise?
Yeah, there was definitely some plays I wish I could have back, including that pick, and just some decisions that were off. But that's what we're cleaning up right now, and it's just kind of back to the basics this week, and just perfect what we already have in, and just be fast, play fast.
Okay, we'll go to Jake Curtis from Cal Sports Report. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, Ben, do you expect to play on Saturday?
I always am ready to play. I didn't expect to play, but I did kind of have well, I guess every week, when you're the backup quarterback, you have just a weird gut feeling, and usually it just passes and you don't get to play. But, I was ready, and it just all happened so fast. Didn't have time to react, which was good. I was eager to go in, wasn't anxious or, no nerves, which was great. Just went in and just played loose.
Well, what I meant is, do you expect to play this coming Saturday?
Oh, this Saturday. I expect to, I'm just going to be ready. I'm glad Sam's healthy right now, and he's practicing. He was out at practice, and whatever way they can utilize me, for this Saturday, I just want to win and help the team win in any way.
Okay, are there other first round questions for Ben? If you do, let us know. Okay, we'll go back to Jeff Ferrano then. Go ahead, Jeff.
Ben, we haven't really had a chance to talk to you since the news came about Cal joining the ACC. You have a perspective on that. I'm guessing it's different than almost anybody else. What was your reaction to that? And are you excited? How do you respond to going back to that conference a year from now?
Yeah, I'm relieved we found a conference. It was, the last 4 weeks, every week it's been a new conference, and started with Big 10, Big 12, Mountain West, and then it was like for sure we're going to the Mountain West, and then it's now ACC. So the fact that we found a conference, and I'm obviously excited to go back home. It's definitely gonna be weird, playing in Carter Finley Stadium and Keaton Stadium, all those, but playing with Cal. But yeah, I'm excited, but most importantly, I'm just focused on this week and this season. Just,
Understood. But
yeah.
For Cal fans who've been going to the same Pac-12 sites for years to watch you guys play, are there some places to watch football in the ACC that'll be fun for them?
Yeah, there's some great places, and I'm most excited, just to play in some of these Pac-12 stadiums, because I've never been to them too, so I think it will be fun for fans to get a new environment. You got Virginia Tech, you got NC State, UNC is a good place. There's just a lot of different schools. I hope we can travel. I hope we can travel well, because it's going to be hard. It's not in everyone's timeline to take a 4-hour flight out east and go to a football game and then fly right back. So, but yeah, I'm excited to play at Utah, Oregon, Washington. I just see those stadiums. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, we'll go to Steve Croner from the San Francisco Chronicle.
I've been kind of following up that a little bit. I would imagine 3 seasons in ACC country, you probably heard a lot about the SEC, being that you guys are fairly close geographically. Is there any increased amp to play an SEC school, particularly with your background from the ACC?
Yeah, the SEC, it's a big boy football, but the Pac-12 is strong this year. ACC strong. I mean, all the conferences are strong this year, and yeah, it's really no different. It's it's going to be a good team. They're going to be ready. They're going to be in all the right spots, and we're just going to have to perfect our game. And I'm excited to play. I think it's our first time playing Auburn ever here. Most importantly, I'm excited to play a home game. I've never played a home game in the last. This is my 4th year of college football, and it's going to be weird having the home crowd on your side. I've never experienced that, and only played away games, and so that's going to be nice. to have some Cal fans and rooting for us.
Okay, we'll go to Thomas Dunn from Right for California.
Good morning, Ben. You talked about how pleased you were with your performance against North Texas. Should you be the starter on Saturday versus Auburn, where do you feel like you need to go to help get Cal over the top?
Yeah, I mean, if I get in on Saturday, it's just I got to make my reads and just play smart, take what they give me, and we don't have a lot of new stuff in, and so I'm gonna be sharp and just ready to play, and yeah, just we as a team just perfecting our craft and just getting back to the basics. It's gonna be important.
And you mentioned playing loose. How crucial is it just for football players to go out there and just play loose and not have all that added extra pressure on your back?
Yeah, when you're thinking a lot, that's when the mistakes and the mental errors come, and that's why we spend Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, preparing, and by Friday night you got it all locked in, and that's when you can just go to bed, lay your head on the pillow, and just be relaxed. And you got a little butterflies because that's it means something and it's a big game. But every week you just got to prepare as much as you can right now, and then so you can go out there and just have fun with it.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go back to Steve Croner from the Chronicle.
Yeah, Ben, I'm not a very smart individual, as most people on the Zoom will attest. So I'll ask you a dumb question. I'm sure you and Coach Spavital said after the game that you left a lot out there, that it wasn't close to a perfect performance. You got 669 yards and 58 points. How much better could you have been? I mean, those numbers are pretty hard to match. What left you saying we could have done more when you put up those numbers?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you look back at the tape. I think we left probably 2-3 scores and at least 150 yards on the field, and whether that's just penalties or we had a couple drop balls, but it happens. Like, we spend 330 days out of the year preparing for 12 opportunities to play, and you would expect it to be perfect, and everyone does, but it's not. Everyone makes mistakes. We're human, and it's just how we can respond to those mistakes, and just as a team, and just react. It's going to happen every game. We're going to have a mistake, and it's just you look back at it and you're like, oh darn, but whatever. Next week.
Okay, we'll go to Matt Moreno from Cal Rivals.
You complimented the running game after Saturday's game. Coach Spav was just talking to us, and he mentioned how important that's going to be this week. What's impressed you about just that group as a whole? Obviously, everyone knows about Jaden and what he can do, but what's impressed you about the running back group overall, what you saw Saturday and just what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, our whole room has, they have great vision. They got feel for it. We got downhill backs. We got shifty backs with speed. And, I think just having them back there, and especially going in there in the game, just, being able to lean on them. But, this week I just got to make sure I'm not complacent, and, just as a whole team, not relying on the run game as much, because when your run game's not hitting in a light box like it was Saturday, like we got Saturday, then you got to get to the perimeter and, just start spreading the ball out. But yeah, we just got to make sure that we're ready just in case, just anything could happen.
Okay, we'll go to Jeff Ferrano. Go ahead, Jeff.
Ben, you've only been around at Berkeley for a short time, really, and the coaches had never seen you play in a game. Whether you play this week or not, how satisfying is it for you to know that the coaches now have seen you, they know that you're capable, that you did a good job, and I presume you feel some confidence from them about that?
Yeah, just confidence with the coaches, and most importantly, I think just the players. The first drive, it was a little rusty, and I almost felt a little nervous, like I just wanted to go out and not prove to my team, but just kind of let them know, like, hey, I'm here and I'm going to help them in any way. And so that was one of the the biggest parts, and just kind of just making sure that they feel confident in me. And I think we're going to take that another step just this week in preparation, and every week on from there. But yeah, just most importantly, just the team, and just the confidence with them.
You feel like you not belong, but like now now it's working, and they knew who I am, and players, coaches, everybody.
Yeah, it's just I've always felt like I belong, and especially it definitely helps after a win like that. And